Hey, what's up, YouTube? Time for another AMFG. It's been a few months, but David's actually staying in my house for a little bit. He was really distracted while playing these games, so, but still, there's a lot of instructive moments. So he's white here, and he's playing me. This is a Ross Limo variation in the Sicilian, played by Fabiano Caruana without much success, but very respectable line. Taking as normal. I think more common to take with the deep one. But I captured toward the center. And then B3 is very unusual. In fact, it's never been played at all in a master game. Normal is like D3 or castles. But B3, bishop G7 hits the rook. Knight C3. C3 is also possible. But, this is very awkward for black. If he plays D3, he'll have to... then he can't move the knight without dropping his pawn, and bishop B2. Pawn's kind of locked in. I guess eventually he could go for D4, but yeah, knight C3. Oh, I'm making you an AMFG, man. Why are you distracting me? What are you doing in here?
Don't mind me just taking some vitamin D.
Anyway, so I developed the knight with the threat on the E pawn. And this is an awkward position. The engine already says to play rook B1. And yeah, it's not the end of the world for black. But yeah, bishop B2 is just a blunder. It just drops a pawn. And queen E2, and I take. Should take with the bishop, even though it allows more exchanges. Because taking with the pawn just locks this bishop in. Then I play queen a5. I'm trying to win another pawn. And black castles, which is also a blunder. And here I should have played bishop a6. I thought white could play c4, but of course that drops the bishop on b2. So I should have seen this. I was a bit distracted myself, but so instead I actually take, and according to engine this gives away almost all my advantage. Surprisingly. Yeah, if I take this rook, I lose my rook, and I suspect that's bad. Oh yeah, this is worse than I thought because it's threatening mate and the rook. So I have to castle. And yeah, white is down the exchange, but black's pieces are very awkward. Still surprising it's advantage for white. Yeah, I guess this bishop is very bad. Wait, I did the wrong move. Oh, d6. Yeah, locking in this guy. Maybe with like bishop f6 to come. Oh, white's slow playing it, but knight here is very strong. This bishop is bad. Okay. So, so I didn't take the rook. I played e6. And yeah, he should play knight e5 right away. Makes it awkward for this bishop here. Can't play here. Yeah, white gets great development, and he has a better minor piece. Black still has an advantage because he's up 2 pawns, but white can play on here. Instead, it came to d2, clearly with the idea of coming into e4 and then getting at one of these holes here. But I can just play d5. And white has all this pressure down the middle, but the bishop and f-pawn nicely defend. So now he just goes back. I play f6. So it looks awkward, but with the queen leading the way and the bishop controlling, and white not having many pieces to attack, white has nothing. So now I succeed in opening the door for my bishop. I'm not sure what rook b1 was about. Then I just castle. Thinking about this move right away, but I don't know. I didn't want to have to even calculate this type of thing. The engine says it's fun. Just don't want to allow his queen in. I mean, really, his queen has no access points, but I just didn't even want to calculate this. Yeah, I suppose it's fun. Black's not even winning a single pawn, and black king can... Excuse me, white's not winning a pawn, and Well, I guess this pawn. But white's king is so open. But yeah, why get in? Why get into all this when I could just castle? And then I'm not sure. White's just trying to break out somehow, but it's just a lost position. And yeah, now he hangs a rook, and here he runs out of time. So let's just jump straight into the second game. Not too many lessons here, just that the opening was played poorly, and then White just lost a pawn. And shoot, why is this frozen? Huh, I'm gonna pause this. Leechess is acting out. Oh yeah, so the main lessons of this game were just to be more mindful in the opening. B3 is not the correct move, but um, that just loses a pawn. Rook B1 is weird, but you know, the computer would beat me as White easily in this position. So yeah, just don't panic, and if you make a mistake, don't compound the mistake by just losing a pawn. And then yeah, so this was a big mistake on my part, and Rook E1 was correct by David. And yeah, he could have got an almost equal position if he played the knight in. Or I suspect this move's also okay. Yeah, not as good, but yeah. White has good development and better minor piece. Black should still win, but that was better than knight d2. And then after I was able to get a strong center, yeah, the game was pretty much over. All right, let's jump into the second game. Um, Here I refrain from my usual e4, just mixing it up. It's like a Sicilian invitation, but I didn't want to play Sicilian. And here, yeah, this is just terrible. This is just blundering a pawn. So I don't really have too much to say about this game. Yeah, I could go to d3. Just went back. And d6 I also don't like. At least play d4. At least get some space when you're down a pawn. So d6, play d4. Just getting control of the center. And yeah, it's a free pawn. Why not take it? It's true he can win it back, but yeah, this is a great position for White. Extra pawn. This pawn's very weak. And after castles, he has to worry about this threat. Knight here with a double attack on the queen and the pawn, so he should play knight f6. But it's still very, very good for White. Instead, he develops the bishop, but that allows me to attack here. I should have played for development with bishop e3 right away, hitting the queen. Instead, I just took the pawn, but this is also fine. Again, I should play bishop e3 rather than routinely retreating the knight, but this is also fine. With his threat, but I can play bishop to here and then to here and win that knight. I did step A, but I decided to attack the queen again instead of playing here right away, which is also fine. And yeah, he just sacks the piece, but now I'm just up a piece and a pawn, and yeah. Yeah, the rest of the game is not particularly interesting. Yeah, he just starts blundering all his pieces and make a queen and give mate. So, not too much to say about this game, just e5 on move 3. Yeah, even if you're playing bullet, you just shouldn't, like, sack pawns, especially your e-pawn, for no reason. This is just terrible. Especially as black. And then, you know, he also should have been very aware of this threat. Always try to be aware of double attacks. Always be extra mindful when your queen is out. Anyway, pretty quick video. You know, David's focus isn't too much on chess anymore, which is why I haven't been making videos for him. He's building the site chesslessons.com. and doing coding full time now. So I'm kind of jealous of him actually. He's like really I don't want to say super focused and on his purpose because, well, he's visiting me. He's on vacation, so we're having fun. But yeah. Anyway, for anyone watching, just be very careful in the opening. Don't sacrifice stuff. It's alright to play offbeat lines and play weird things, but try to play them as mindfully as you can. So so you can learn stuff about different positions because you're not going to learn as much if you're just a pawn down and defending. Although in the first game he had a chance to almost equalize after my bad exchange. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be making more videos soon. And for anyone who's not David who wants me to analyze his or her games, uh, shoot me a message on LeeChess, NARS, or message me on YouTube, and maybe we can, or leave a comment. And I always check on my comments. So yeah, I can make videos for you too. I usually charge $5 a video, and obviously the more complicated the game is, the more in-depth my analysis will be. So try to send me your best quality games. These are just some like silly blitz games we played, but I'm more than happy, actually even more happy to analyze serious tournament games. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.